Hello and welcome back to NHarmzWay Plays All the Mods 3. Today is episode 20. I've done some work getting ready for the drill to make the digital miner. I think all we need to do now is get the void ore crystal, or the empowered void ore crystal, which that should have been it. Hold on. Let me go back into this and check. Empowered is a charcoal, any black, a flint, and a stone, plus the void ore crystal block. Alright, that's a void ore crystal block. That's a stone. That's black, flint, and charcoal. Okay, what am I doing wrong? What am I missing here? Charcoal, flint, stone. Says it accepts any black dye, but maybe it doesn't accept an ink sac. No, it says it's got an ink sac. Void ore crystal. I've built those. They're all sitting here. They've all got power. Okay. Huh. I think we can build the robot. We can. And I think that the only thing that we're missing is the vertical digger. And the only thing we're missing in the vertical digger is the empowered void crystal, which we can make in the empowerer with charcoal, flint, stone, and any black dye, and a void crystal block. Okay, so void crystal block, check. Flint, check. Charcoal, check. Ink sac, check. Stone, check. So why is it not working? The empower is a mid-tier block that can be used to empower crystals and other items. Display stand used for other things. See books that use CF, okay. Every mod needs an infusion altar, okay. So, recipe for empowered Restonia, for Restonia block, for Palace crystal and crystal block, for Diamantine, which is the diamond side, for Inori, which is iron, for void crystal, black dye, charcoal, stone, flint, and a void crystal block. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Maybe I don't have the right, what it's looking for. It did say stone, right? I don't think that they are. I don't think it matters where they're placed. But just in case it does, so we need charcoal, then flint, then stone, then ink sac. So, charcoal. Then flint, then stone, then ink sac. Void crystal block. Man, I am about to lose my mind. That is extremely weird. It's not like they don't have power. And this one doesn't take power, so Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So for those of you screaming at me in the comments that I was doing it wrong, I figured out that I was doing it wrong. Alright, so I had them on the wrong blocks. It's not like some of the other ones that only require a 1 block spacing. This one requires a 2 block spacing. So in order for it to work properly, you have to go 1 more block out. So you need 2 blocks in between, and then they should work. Alright, so now let's try it. We put that there, and we take the 4 pieces that we need to put down. What am I missing, guys? The charcoal. Where's the charcoal? Okay, the charcoal's already there. So, put that there. Put that there. Put that there. There we go. That was what we needed. Okay, now it might take a while because it's a block. We are going to have to put a null upgrade in this one. And there, we've got it. Woo! Okay. So let's go back to here. Let's go to our vertical digger. That's what we need for our vertical digger. Go back to the digital miner. And we've got the digital miner. Okay, so the digital miner is it's not a multi-block per se, but it takes up more than 1 block. Left, shift, and M for a description. So that's the actual description. You guys can pause and read it if you want to. But it's a pretty good miner. And it doesn't require us to be looking at bedrock in order for it to do the mining. So that, to me, is a plus. Let's put away some of our stuff. One of the things that we need to have in order for this to work properly for us, and I say properly, but that's not really the right verbiage. But one of the things that we should have is some means of energy. And we know we've already used our, forgot what it's called. This guy right here, our power cell. So we can make another power cell and another power cell card. And in order to make the power cell, we're going to need 2 prismarine, a machine frame. So we're going to need 2 lapis, 2 gold nuggets, 4 iron, 2 gold nuggets, 4 iron. That should get us our machine frame. Okay, we've got our machine frame. We're going to need a diamond and a emerald. We're going to need 2 prismarine, which prismarine in the atomic reconstructor is nether quartz, in case we don't have any more, but we do. 2 prismarine and 4 redstone blocks. Alright, so that will get us our power cell, which means that now they're going to hold 4 million. And in order to get our paper, we need 4 more gold for redstone and paper. So 1 paper, 1 of these to get the 4 redstone, 1 of these to get the nuggets. So redstone, nuggets, power cell card. Okay, so redstone and nuggets go away. put this... Nope, I did that wrong. I think 13's the one we're using. Alright, 11's the one we're using. Okay, so that's linked with the rest of our cards. And then our digital miner. And we're going to need some place for the stuff to go. So, for now, let's make it so that it goes into a crate like we have downstairs. Let's see if I get it right this time. Oops. I did. I got it right the first time. And so there's the crate. Alright. So, let's go. I'm too far down. Let's go to the deep dark and set this up. So I'm going to pick a direction. Looks like west is as good as any, right? So we're going to go west. And right here at the not quite to the bottom, we're going to build ourselves a little room for this miner to go in. Okay, so actually I need to take one out this way. We will fill in the gap, and one out this way, and again fill in that gap. Actually, we should probably go one more out. Give ourselves a nice little 5x5 for... Okay, so one more out. Give us a nice little 5x5. That way if we put this in the center... Alright, so there's there. That should be center. That should be center. Okay. So... we will set this up. Put this guy there. Nope. Notice how it didn't give me any room. Put this guy not there. There. Alright, so now I should have one block around it. And I do. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to provide power to it. That can be on any of the sides. Okay, want it going out so this has power. Good. Now up here or back here is where we can put our crate. And that's where it will place whatever it mines. So, let's do the configuration. We want the radius to be 32. We want our maximum depth, because we're at Y121, to be 120, because we don't want to mine out. Let's just to give ourselves a little bit of breathing room, make it 119. So a 32 radius, 119, and start and see what happens. running, none to mine. So stop it, reset, go back to the configuration, maybe inverse, and start. Okay, and so now it's going to start mining everything. It's got 758 things to mine. So auto eject, we don't want silk touch, but we do want it to auto eject. Disabled. No, I don't want that. We don't have any of the upgrades in it. That's the energy. There's the visuals, on or off. Silk off, pull off, eject on. Okay, so it should be pushing to here, but it's not. Which means that, for some reason, it's going to want to push to here. There we go. Alright, I remember now. If you want it to replace the blocks, you put a thing up here on top, and it will replace whatever it mines with the block up here. If you don't, then you go here. So one of the things that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to not have it. We're going to filter. So stop it for now. Where were our filters? They were probably in config. So filter or dictionary. Okay, I don't know what I just did. New material filter. So what we don't want it to do is pick up, no, not by mod. We don't want it to pick up cobblestone. Any pieces of cobblestone. So, all okay except cobblestone. Is that how we filter it out? Okay, so oh, I wrote that wrong. So what we don't want is any of that coming through, right? So let's go back to start and see if it picks any more up. Okay, it is picking them up. So that didn't work. I think the filter is for what it should pick up. But I'm not, or maybe I don't understand the filters right. Okay, well, we've got it set up now. I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to look it up and be right back. See you in a second. And we're back, peeps. Okay, so what I had messed up was I didn't put, anytime you add a filter, it changes the inverse. So when you do the configuration, you've got the research, and you've got this, and you add a filter class, and you save it, you have to make sure that that's turned back on, so it will actually take everything except that. And so then when you start it, it'll tell you how many things it has to mine, and it'll start pulling those things off. So I put the basics. I put dirt, cobblestone, stone, sandstone, sand, glass, and grass. And so what we should be getting, as you see here, is the ores, and the things to mine shows us how many more items it has. Alright, so the other portion that we need to do is claim the area that it's in. So chunk load and claim, and so then when we leave, let's just make sure that I didn't mess that up. Let's see. It looks as though this time I actually put it within the claim chunk, so that's pretty good. Okay, so now we've got that mining. We'll let it work, and it will do work. One of the things that we can do is put upgrades in it. One of the upgrades is an actual anchor upgrade, which chunk loads the miner itself. So that should be the next thing that we work towards. See, look, this, and just turning around and coming back to it, this is already mined more than that's exactly what we're wanting it to do. We're wanting it to mine the deep dark without us having to do anything. We've got all of these stairs, and we can work our way around to all of them in order to get that to, or keep that mining. Alright, so let's go back home. Sorry about that. Let's go back home, and we can build, or start looking at what it's going to take to build the mechanism upgrades. And I'll show you guys how we're doing in the basement, because we're doing pretty dang good, I think, in the basement. One of the things that we're going to want to do, and in the not too distant future, is go back to the nether, because we need 2 more blaze rods, because what I want to make is ender chests. It's the ender chest. So I want to build these. We'll need the ender pearls. Right now we have 3. We could build 2 of these. So if we could get 6 more of these, we could build 3 of them. I could put 1 downstairs on the one that's mining at bedrock and on our laser drill, and I can put 1 on the digital miner, and then we can have those just be pushing ores straight to a drawer system that we can then just go to the drawers and pick up whatever we want. You know, let's say that we want, because I'm heading down here right now to get gold, because that seems to be something that we don't get a lot of, or don't have a lot of. I don't know where that slime is, but alright, so I came down here to pick up the gold, but as you can see, we've got coal, we've got redstone, we've got some lapis, we've got diamond, nether quartz, silver, lead, iron, copper, tin, black quartz, cinnabar, galena, sodalite, oil sand, aquamarine. I don't know if it picks up what I'm not seeing. That's sulfur, that's pretty good. Is any platinum or charged Certus quartz. But, you know, what it's got in here is good. And if we put if we feed that stuff from. He went downstairs, so we'll have to take him out downstairs. I don't know where he went downstairs. See, this is supposed to be forested hills, and yet we've got all these slimes. I don't remember there being slimes here before, but... Okay. Get rid of those guys. Pick up the slime. Go back upstairs and start processing the ore. One of the things that I'd like to get into before too long, but it's not a high priority for me right now, is ore tripling, maybe ore quadrupling. I know Mechanism has methods in which we can quintuple ore production, but those are things that I haven't done, so I would have to research them and get us on that track. And by research I mean watch how someone else has done it, because that's pretty much how I do most of my research. Is I watch how somebody else has done it, or I look up what it actually takes to do. Okay, so I think that was pretty good today. While we're here and I'm thinking about it, let's go outside. First let's check nothing in there, that in there. Alright, let's go outside and see how our essence farm is doing. Alright, so put those direct. 4 whole stacks of Insanium essence. So this is doing the work that we needed it to do. One of the things that I'm going to want to do in the very near future is build another farm, and in order to prep for that, let's take the Sakura tree down. I know there's one over here too. There it is. I think that might be it. Okay, it is. So I'm going to want to build another farm, pretty much right here where at the edge of, we might make it one so that it's on the same plane as all the rest of our farms. That tree right there, and start growing essences, because when we look up in here, there are essences for just about everything. Essences for stone, essences for dirt, for water, for ice, for end, for lapis, for gold, for mystical agriculture, for diamond, for experience, for emerald. Mystical agriculture will allow us to build almost everything we need as far as it appears. Look, even star metal essence, absolenite, electrotine, steel leaf, which I'm pretty sure in order to build this, we need steel leaf, which means we need to be able to go to the Twilight Forest. And I don't know how to get to the Twilight Forest. Is there a book that tells me how to do it? I'm pretty sure that there is a miniature Twilight Forest, miniature portal, miniature maze, miniature hill, quest grove, mushroom castle, Naga courtyard, lich tower, Labyrinth, Hydrolar. Wow, those are pretty cool. Magic map, maze ore map. Alright, so I'm going to have to figure out how to get to the Twilight Forest. I don't remember what the catalyst is. I know it's just a pool, and then we throw something in it, but I don't remember what it is we throw in it. So that's something that I'm going to have to figure out between episodes, because I think that that's going to be pretty close to doing it for today. We got 40 seconds left before wrapping up point. So that's what I'll do in between episodes, is I will take a look at what it takes for us to get to the Twilight Forest, and then I will set up our portal with the rest of our portals in order for us to get there. Put that away, put that away. We're going to start using these. One of the things that I want to do is I want to make these into the... So let's work that now. I want to make these into their next step. So in order to do that, we are going to need 2 blocks of supremium. Okay, so now that makes these supremium furnaces, and from here, once, okay, yeah, we're going to have to get to a point where we're killing, wow, okay, we're going to have to get to a point where we're killing the wither, which means we're going to have to go back and get wither skeleton skulls, or start, you know, we only need the mob chunks to get to it, and we could use any mob chunk and build it up, or we could use straight wither mob chunk. Anyway, we'll put these back on the wall. These will be our source for furnacing. The ultimate furnace is really nice. The supremium furnace is nice too, but you know, once you get up to that ultimate one, that's just the bee's knees, if you will. But that was why I wanted that's one of the reasons. We're going to have to get our way into supremium armor at some point as well, in order to have creative flight, because I want creative flight. I don't want to keep relying on our air charm that is wearing out in order to be able to fly. Okay, so between episodes, what did I say I was going to do? I'm going to go to the Nether. I'm going to try and get more blaze rods. I am also going to figure out how to build a Twilight Forest portal and get that built. Pretty sure we have flowers enough. Yeah, between the poppy and the... I don't have any yellows here. Okay. Oh yeah, I do. Between the poppies and the dandelion, we have plenty. So we'll use these to make our portal. And I'm fairly certain that it has to be on grass with water in it. So it doesn't have to be with those. It can be over here. But in order for it to be here, we're going to have to was it here? No, I'm down too far. I need to go up a level. We're going to have to make sure that we've got enough stuff under it in order for it to work properly. So Like I said, I'll do that between episodes. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, consider giving it a thumbs up. If you have not yet, please consider subscribing. And I enjoy playing this. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. We will keep working towards building this stuff up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. For now, this has been On Harm's Way. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.